Our next witness will be witness 18, which can be found on page 374. And just so the panel is aware, we have the documentation, but we will not be showing it because of security concerns. Madam Witness, can you hear me?
Vale.
Yes. Yes, greetings to you. Hello.
How are you? Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your testimony that you're about to give. We have your statement, and I know that this is going to be very difficult as you'll be talking about the death of your son. For security reasons, we've kept all of your, we will not be mentioning any specific places or items, so if you can just remember not to disclose anything to jeopardize your security. Okay. So if you could please tell us what happened to your son? Sorry. Go ahead.
Madam Witness, thank you for agreeing to testify. Would you repeat after me, please? I solemnly declare that I will speak the truth.
Yeah.
I solemnly declare to tell the truth,
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
May
the whole truth and nothing but the truth. وکلا از شما
There'll be questions from counsel first and then questions from the panel. Thank you.
Madam Witness, can you tell us what happened to your son?
On 16 November, 4 p.m., my son left home to deal with some personal affairs. Where he needed to pass was the place of protests and clashes. There were tear gas canisters fired. He went to the wall, and he thought that since he was not dealing with anyone, nobody would have anything to do with him. But he was shot and he fell. And those locals took him to the hospital from where he was shot. When he arrived at the hospital, he was already dead.
And how did you proceed after that? Were you given your son back to bury him?
When we heard my husband was told that his son's leg was shot at, he went to the hospital. At the time, he realized that a white cloth had covered his son. He had lost conscience. He fainted. And then he asked what he should do. He was told that tomorrow we could go and receive our son. When we went there the following day, the body was taken away. And for a few days, we had no sign of the body. After a few days, we were called back that the body was at some cemetery and we should go and bury him.
The burial permit that you received said something different regarding his death, correct?
The reason of death was written something accelerating. An accelerating object had hit him. But the hospital gave us an envelope which was sealed. And they asked us to take it to the court. It wasn't open. We could not see what it was written on it. But on the death certificate, it was written that he died because of an accelerating object.
In your statement, you told the tribunal that there was a whole week that passed before you were given your son's body back for
Vale.
burial?
یه هفته با ما تماس
From the cemetery, they called us after a week. They said that our son's body was dead. Our body was cold. As I touched my son's body, it was frozen. It was clear that my son's body was kept in the morgue for a while, and then we held the funeral and we buried my son.
No questions from the panel. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Witness, for your testimony.
Thank you very much, Madam Witness, for your testimony on what undoubtedly is a very difficult
خواهش میکنم.
subject. We are,
بله امیدوارم که شهادت کنید.
I hope that these individuals would be taken to court, not only for what they did to my son, but also to all the other martyrs.
we'll take everything you've said into account. Thank you.